count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I am back with another freaking video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, all you gotta do is turn that bell on to subscribe to the channel. But being subscribed to the channel only means you are subscribed. In order to get notifications every time I upload a video on the Cryer family, you must turn on that bell with the vibrating symbol. That way, every time I put a video on the Cryer family, all of you guys will get notifications. Also, I will be dropping a link in the comments, in the description box down below to my reaction channel. It's called The Cryer Family Reacts. So feel free and go over to that channel right now and subscribe to that channel. We will be doing a Cash App giveaway on that channel once we hit 50K over there. Now, I know a lot of people, man, like you guys know I only go live when I'm doing a giveaway. I usually don't go live when it involves BS or me getting angry. I stay away from that. I'm not that type of person. But people have been asking me that when I go live over there for the subscribers that I have over there. And you guys know lives is something I just don't get into. I don't get into the live, the StreamYard and stuff like that. However, I might do a special live for you guys. You know, just to talk to you guys, because I know some people be wanting me to go live. So that's something that I might do in the near future for you guys. But don't forget, guys, go on over and subscribe to the Cryer Family Reacts, man. If you're not subscribed over on that channel, when them holidays come around, you're gonna be missing out. Because who don't want an opportunity to win free money? Winning free money, and all you gotta do is be subscribed. That's it. You ain't gotta pay a fee. You ain't gotta sign up. You ain't gotta fill out no paperwork. All you gotta do is press the subscribe button and be a part of the live when I go live. So today, guys, I put out a notification a while back. I was gonna do a Q&A with my son, Damon. I put a notification out, but we got sidetracked because I had to go to Indiana. I put a notification out about doing a Q&A with my granddaughter Tinker, and that Q&A is coming, guys. But I had to come in and do this Q&A right here because this was very important to me because I do a monthly Q&A every month between the 1st and the 7th. And this is like over the middle of, I think it's like the 17th or 18th right now. And I still haven't did my monthly Q&A yet. So I'm doing this solo because there's personal questions that I want to answer on my own without anybody else being in this video right here. Because a lot of the questions do pertain to me. So the Q&A with me and Tinker both will be coming soon. Me and Damon, we are still going to be doing the Q&A in the near future for you guys. You guys know how it is. We all have children and things don't always go according to plan when we have something planned as far as, you know, like doing a Q&A or something, because it's like a sit down video. And when we do these Q&As, man, we really pour our heart into this stuff. We talk about personal stuff that a lot of people really don't talk about on a Q&A. So this is my Q&A for this month right here. And this Q&A right here will be followed by another Q&A, maybe within the next couple of days with me and my granddaughter Tinker. And I appreciate all of you guys for all the wonderful questions that you guys ask, because I know like when we put a notification out, I know that you guys see it. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm not gonna click on there and answer that. They'll see the notification, they'll just keep it moving. But I know some people, a lot of people takes the time out and they will actually stop what they're doing and type in a particular question that they want us to answer, man. And that really means a lot to me, man. I mean, that's awesome. And the people who see the notification and don't comment, it's not because they don't want to. They could be driving down the street or something. They could be working on a machine or something, and they can't just stop what they're doing and type. So I just appreciate everybody anyway. And also, whenever that we get ready to do a Q&A, I always post on my IG, which is Damian Cryer Senior, all lowercasings. I always post on my Insta story. Q&A today, blah, 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 blah. But I did not do that today because I knew I was gonna be doing this one by myself. So one of the main questions that a lot of people have been asking me People are still asking about when will I do a meet and greet, and I know I've answered that question multiple times, but I don't blame people for still asking that question because I have a lot of new people joining the Crier family every day, and they don't always go back and watch every single video. And I have over 1,200 videos. Do you guys know I had almost over 2,000 videos on this channel at one time? But like when I have like a breakup or something, I tend to take those videos down because it wouldn't be fair to the new person that's in their life or the new person in my life to have to continuously see those old videos. And so I've had over 2,000 videos on my channel, but I've actually taken a lot of them down. I didn't want to take a lot of them down because they were really good, fun videos that I took a lot of time in editing and thumbnails and tags and descriptions and all that stuff. I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, filming a video is not that hard, guys. It's the editing that goes into it. The money that you put into the editing, the software, the thumbnails and stuff like that. Sometimes I do my own thumbnails. Sometimes I have my thumbnails made professionally. And a lot of times, depending on how much I upload, which sometimes I upload multiple videos a day, I may just do my own thumbnails. So, I don't know, guys. The Q&A, I mean, a meet and greet is something that I'm really not comfortable doing right now. I guess I visual my Q&A. I'm sorry, Q&A. I guess I visual my meet and greet is not just me by myself, but me and my significant other that you guys have or will or would have grown to know very well. And that's who I would like to, you know, like show up at my Q&A, I mean my meet and greet with. I don't want to show up at a meet and greet just by myself. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, when I do a meet and greet, I want that sucker to be lit, man. I want it to be barbecue, ribs, and chicken and all that stuff because I don't want people to come just to take pictures. And, you know, I want to be able to just, you know what I'm saying, share myself with everybody who's there, everybody who's a part of the Crier family. So that's something that, who knows, man, this is 2022. It's still, well, this is the middle part of 2022 now. So who knows, it could very well happen this year. Another question people have been asking me is how do I feel that my granddaughter Tinker is in Houston with me? You know, I am very, very excited that Tinker is here. You know, I wish Darian was here, but there was a lot of reasons that Darian didn't come here this year. And one of the reasons wasn't just because Darian had vacation plans with his mom or whoever. It was a lot more to this. You know, it's just really sad because I really want my son here. You know, this is the time of year where he should be with his dad. You know, and this ain't knocking nobody. I just feel like this is the time of year, you know, where, you know, he's out of school. You know, he should be with his dad. You know, and in all fairness, I do understand that they have their thing going on there in Indiana, and I have my thing going on here in Houston. So I am really hurt that he couldn't be here this year, but I am very glad that my granddaughter Tinker has this opportunity. People are asking if Darian was able to come down here this year, would Tinker still be here? The answer to that question is absolutely yes. If you guys remember, last November, around Thanksgiving, because I was on the highway for Thanksgiving, if you guys go back and watch the video, I went to Indiana to visit Darian and Tinker, and we had a really awesome time the 2 days I was there. And I told Darian and Tinker in the video that when I come back, that I'm bringing Tinker with me this summer, and that's exactly what I did. The hurtful thing, well, let me go back. So I'm very excited that Tinker is here with me because now she is this, you know, Tinker gets to spend time with her extended family down here in Houston. You know, it's been a really, really hard road for Tinker. It's been a very, very long road for Tinker. 5 years, you know, since she lost her dad. And, you know, every day that I look at her, man, I can see it. I see the hurt in her. I see the pain in her eyes when I look at my granddaughter. I know what she's dealing with. You know, I think like my son Deontay, which is Tinker's dad, would definitely have a huge smile on his face right now. I believe that this is what he would have wanted no matter what, for Tinker to be down here and spending time with her extended family. Because, you know, when Dion was here, they all hung out. Margaret, King, Damon, Darian. My kids, they all hung out together in Fort Wayne, you know, when we all lived there, even though you guys didn't sit in the videos because we were, you know, like, we wasn't doing YouTube like that back then. I was doing YouTube back then, but it wasn't like the level that Damon and Bianca was on. It was DMV Nation back in the day. And so I wasn't really doing videos like that, so we never really recorded everything that we did. But I will say this, I know that my son Deontay is definitely looking down, smiling right now. Just nothing but teeth showing, you know. So I think for me, this was really a great opportunity for me to bring her here, for her to see another part of the world, you know. Even though it's still the United States, it's still another part of the world to her because she's never been here. And so I'm really grateful for it. You know, for me, it is a little, you know, scary because she's a young lady, and you know, young ladies have needs. And I have females here that will help me out in case, you know, a situation arises to where I need advice about certain things, you know. And I know Bianca, Margaret, and other people could, you know, really help me out with that. So I'm really grateful. And, you know, sometimes when I look at Tinker, I wonder if she misses being home, which brings me to the next question. And I'm gonna be letting her answer questions in the Q&A as well, just not this Q&A. I have asked Tinker before, you know, like, cause it's like, okay, well, you're here with your grandpa. I know that you miss your friends, cause, you know, like, we watch movies and stuff. Tinker like to watch scary movies, so it's like, sometimes I look in her eyes and, you know, I ask her, hey, you miss your friends? She's like, yeah. I said, you wanna go home? She said no, because I know when I get there, it's gonna be the same exact stuff going on. Nothing's really going on. And I looked at her, I said, you are very, very smart, because people text you and blow you up like, oh my God, I miss you so much. But if you were there right now, what would y'all actually be doing? Literally. It's like me, I'm out here in Houston, Texas, been out here almost 3 years next month. What do I actually do? I'm a homebody. I love what I do. I love being home. This is why I gave up my career as a steel worker and became a full-time YouTuber. Hell, I'd rather be at home making my own hours and doing my own thing. So that's that. So yes, I am very excited to have her here. Tinker, she loves it. She so much loves it here. Even though I complain about how hot it is in Houston, she doesn't complain about it. She just pretty much talks about setting up her next hair appointment, her first hair appointment down here in Houston. Stuff like that, you know, stuff that girls do. So, okay. Now the next one was about me. Y'all know this question always comes up in the Q&A. Oh, no matter what Q&A I do, no matter what notification I put out about doing the Q&A, somebody always asks me the same question. Damien, are you actually dating yet? Let's just say this right here. I was getting very close. Very, 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 very close. And then something happened. And let's just say it wasn't my time yet. It wasn't my time yet. And when I say that it wasn't my time yet, it's not that something bad happened. You know, I guess now that my granddaughter is here with me and I need to be fully focused on her, it's best that I keep that focus fully on her. Because right now she needs me in her life more than I need a relationship, if that makes sense. Like I said, I was close and I had thought about it and stuff like that, but you know, when I thought about what it would do, it would actually start pulling me in different directions, basically. You know, if I have something planned with her, I have to plan it with everybody. And I, you know, my thing is I want to spend time with her. That's what she's here for, to spend time with me and her family. And that's just really the gist of it right there. You know, I was thinking for like the last several months as far as like what direction I wanted to go as far as a relationship. And I don't know, man. I'm not saying that it won't happen. I'm just saying that it most likely isn't gonna happen right now. because I know when Darian was here before, I was focused on other people, and it just got really bad, man. And so it's like history is one of those things which you guys hear me say in multiple videos. History does one thing and one thing only, and it's very good at what it does. It just repeats itself over and over and over, and that's something that I'm trying to stay away from. So nah, your boy is rolling solo. I'm cool with that. No stress, no mess, no BS. I'm cool with it right now. I think for the most part, I'm very content with my current situation as we speak. So next question, and I'm not using my phone or anything because I remember the questions that a lot of people have been asking. So people have been asking that, I said it in one of my other videos about how do I feel about living in Texas. I feel like, you know, it's time for me to buy my own land. It's time for me to step my game up and take it to the next level, because the whole entire plan for me was, now I said was, and I put emphasis on it. The whole entire plan for me was to move to Houston, start a new life. My kids are all grown except Darian. Darian was the youngest. So I got to Houston and I ended up having a baby. I love my son dearly. And so that kind of, it didn't change my plans from building my own, you know, buying some land and building my own house. It just slowed things down because he really needs my attention. You know, I believe that both kids need, I believe that kids need both parents in their life, man, in order to make it work. You know, whether good or bad, children need both of their parents in their life, man. So, so will I be staying in Houston, Texas, living here permanently? No, I won't. I'm actually going to be leaving soon. I'm actually leaving soon. I'm actually leaving real soon. So no, I will not be staying here. I believe, in all honesty, 2022 is my last year here in Texas. I got my mind made up. I know some people will say, well, you know, you have a son here. Why would you? Well, I had a son in Indiana when I moved out here. And even though I moved out here and been out here for 3 years, my son in Indiana, guess what? He's still my son, and I still go see him. So my son in Houston, he'll still be my son. I'll just have to come and see him. But I don't think that that should stop me from, you know, Houston is just not for me anymore. It's cool here, I love it, but I want to be able to buy a boat here. And what's out here is a huge ocean. I'm not putting no boat in no freaking ocean. I'm a fisherman. I'm not one of those, I'm not looking to buy a cruise ship. I just want a small, regular 14, 16 foot bass boat with a 25 horse Evinrude on the back of it, or a 25 horse Yamaha on the back of it. And I just want to just do basic things like I used to before I moved out here. I want to start back going fishing and stuff. And Houston is just, it's so hot here, man. It's like literally 100 degrees every day. And it's just not for me. And then that's not the only thing. It's just time for me to make different moves away from Houston. So yes, I will be moving out of Houston. No, I will not be making this my permanent home. When I quit my job and moved here, the goal was for me just to, you know, start a whole new life, and I did. But then, you know, things change. So it's time. Things change. You have to change with things. You have to move with the wave. As my son would like to say, you have to learn how to move with the wave. And since I've been here, I've definitely seen the wave, and it's time for me to move away from the wave or move with the wave. So yeah. So someone also asked me, this was something I answered in one of my videos a while back, 5, maybe 6 months ago. Actually, it was around Christmas time. Someone said, Damien, would you ever date outside your race? Actually, that wasn't the question. Someone asked, have I ever dated outside my race? I've never dated outside my race. Why? Because I had never thought about it. I mean, I've seen some nice looking females of the opposite race, and I'm like, damn. But I never tried it. Would I date outside my race? Yeah, I think I would. I don't know, the opportunity might have presented itself. I probably just wasn't paying attention to it like I should have. But I don't know, I just feel like, you know, God made somebody for everybody. And I believe that regardless of how many relationships I've been through, how many relationships you've been through, there's somebody out there for you. You just have to take time. I was, you know, like somebody told me a while back, I did one Q&A, I was like, you know, should I start back dating? So many people had the same exact response. No, you should give it time, you should give it time. Don't look for it, let it look for you. And so lately, I haven't even been putting myself in a position to where I've been relationship goals. I've been putting myself in a position where I'm just family goals. Whereas like my children, I lost a big part of their life because of choices that I made, going to prison, street gangs. So I lost a big part of their lives of choices that I made. So all I've been doing is trying to rebuild with everybody, trying to take a whole different approach at things, and just trying to stand down, you know, when it comes to a lot of stuff that I don't want to be a part of anymore. So, big question right here, big question. People have been asking me, not only asking me, but I've actually seen a few videos about it. Not many videos, but I've seen like 3 or 4 videos about it. Someone asked, why did I remove certain videos off my channel? Was I threatened? Did I get a strike? Did I get this, that? First of all, I'm gonna explain something to y'all guys. Anyone can get a strike, even me. But I'm smarter than that. I don't use no one's thumbnails. I don't use no one's audio footage in my videos. I don't use no one's channel art in my videos except my own. You can only get a strike when you use people's footage in your videos. Channel art, which is the picture of them, you can definitely get a strike for that if you're using it without their permission. So, no one threatened me to remove my videos. I made a video a while back and I said that someone made a complaint about a video that I had recorded at a hospital. And when I made the video, I guess everybody associated other people, you know, and maybe I did say some things in my videos, even though I don't mention names. After a while, I decided to just take the video down because it was too much of a big deal, and I had to really think about it because anybody could have made that complaint. I potentially pointed my fingers at someone that I thought that might have did it, and then after thinking about it, doing some due diligence, I had to realize maybe that wasn't even the case. Maybe that's just a part of when you filming videos in a hospital. The hospital could have made a complaint about it. I'm quite sure that when I walked in, the people who were speaking to me, addressing me, they knew I was a YouTuber. So most likely they might have been already looking for a video to be recorded from my channel based off of them knowing who I was. Basically, when I stepped off the elevator, one of the receptionists said, "Mr. Cryer, I watch your channel." So basically, they might have already knew who, you know, what I was going to do when I was there. So I took the video down because it was the right thing to do. I didn't take the video down because I was threatened, because I feared for a strike or nothing. There was a complaint made. YouTube sent me not a strike, not a warning. The video was still monetized before I took it down. I took the video down on my own free will. I took the video down on my own free will. You know why I took it down, guys? Because you guys look at the last 7 or 8 months that's done went by. Look at all of the mess that's unfolded on YouTube, man. This is not what I surround my channel around. You know, I try to surround my channel around family-friendly stuff, man. You know, I like to do stuff with my children. And if I'm dating someone, I like to do videos with my significant other. You know, this is a business, you know, and it's entertainment and it's fun. It's no different than turning on Netflix. You know, we are content creators, and period. That's just what it is. I have removed other videos off my channel as well that had other people in my videos that I just felt like, you know, I didn't want them on my channel any longer. When you are a content creator, you have an option of keeping whoever you want in your videos. You have an option of taking those videos down. The thing is, when I take those videos off my channel, I don't lose anything, guys. Those videos, some of those videos might have got some good views, but I got paid for those videos already. I'm not going to get paid for them again. So it's like, when I remove stuff like that, it's the reason. But one of the videos that I removed recently, which is have people asking questions, why did Mr. Crier remove the video? I removed the video because it was the right thing to do. Even at my age, I understand I can't go around accusing people of doing something that they potentially had nothing to do with without any proof or hard evidence. And so there was a real email from YouTube, and the email did state that, again, it wasn't a warning, it wasn't a threat. It said they wanted to bring to my attention that someone had concerns about some of the footage in my video. And some of the footage in that video, it did show the face of a nurse. And YouTube asked me to blur her face out of the video, which I did blur her face out. And I kept the video uploaded. But after like a week or so, I was just thinking one day, I was driving in my car actually, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just take this video down. And that's what I did. And I didn't think it was gonna be a humongous deal until the next day. I started seeing some of these smaller T channels making videos. I'd never watched them, but the title of the video is, why did the Crier family remove the video? And I'm like, why are they so worried about what I'm doing? Like, bro, y'all so invested in what I got going on that y'all can't even put content out. Like, I don't understand that. Everything is Damian Crier. These people have no content whatsoever. Like, so that's why I removed the video. Sometimes you have to just, like I said earlier, it's hard to be accusing people of things without any hardcore evidence. Do I feel like in my heart that the person that I thought did it, do I still think that person did it? No, I do not. Absolutely not. I have good reasons for why I don't believe that person did it at all. So why keep something like that up when I already know, you know, what the potential truth is already? I'm just gonna say it is what it is. So moving forward, someone asks, will Tinker be living with me permanently in Houston, Texas? Well, as I did tell you guys earlier, I would not be permanently staying in Houston, Texas, but will Tinker be permanently moving in with me? I'm not gonna lie, she has expressed that she'd rather just, stay with me, but she's only 14 years old and she's kind of too young to make that decision. And the question is, I have to ask myself, am I ready to take on the responsibility of raising a 14-year-old full time? Because it's gonna come with a lot of responsibilities, schooling, doctor appointments and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that I'm not up for the challenge, but I am. I'm up for the challenge, but this is not a decision that a 14-year-old is able to make. This is a decision that I would have to talk to her mom about and stuff like that, which her mom did make a joke one day. She was like, oh, she can just live with you, but you know how that stuff goes, man. People change their mind all the time. People start missing their children. I know I miss mine. I could be at their house all day, and as soon as I come home, I'm already missing them. So I don't really know, that's a question that we're gonna let Tinker answer in our Q&A together. I'm just gonna do one more, guys, because this video kind of went on kind of longer than I wanted it to. And there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I, really had to say because a lot of the questions were surrounded by the same exact question, and the answer is usually always the same. Someone asked me, have I been on any dates since, I've been solo? No, I haven't been on any dates yet. I haven't been on any dates at all, man. Like, y'all see what's up, man. Like, a lot of times I'm around my kids, so through the week, Thursdays through Sunday, I usually have my little mans with me, Dion, as y'all see. I've had him with me a lot. So it's like, really, I haven't been putting myself out there. I haven't been putting myself out there at all, because for me right now, the dating scene has changed, bro. I was in a relationship for so many years that when that relationship ended and I got back on the dating scene, so much has changed. I was with the same person for literally 15 years, which means I wasn't worried about how the dating scene changed. I didn't care about the dating scene no more. I took my player card and put it on the shelf. But the scene has changed so long. And that's why I find that I've been in multiple relationships since my last long relationship, because the dating scene has changed. But anyway, man, I love you guys. Man, I want to say thank you for watching this Q&A. Stay tuned for the other Q&A with me and Tinker. But I love you guys. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer, and I'll see y'all in the next video.